Hey guys, it's Melissa here from melissaoatman.com. Welcome to another episode of Awaken Your Inner Awesomeness. I am so delighted you're here with me today. Today I'm talking about what to do if you feel stuck in any area of your life. I know we've done podcast episodes about this before, but the message that keeps coming up when I'm doing my readings for TikTok and YouTube is that some of you are feeling truly stuck in your life right now in some area, whether it's your job, your relationship. There's some part of your life that feels stagnant and stuck to you. And this message keeps coming up because no one's doing anything about it. I get that too. I totally understand what it's like to feel like you're not getting anywhere in your life. What do you do when you get into situations where the energy doesn't feel right to you, where it feels like you're stuck, that things aren't changing? That's what I'm going to talk about today. First of all, it's really important to understand and honor where in your life things aren't really working. A lot of times we want to bury our head in the sand and we'll complain until we have no voice left about how bad things are and if things aren't getting better. But complaining about it isn't helping the situation and it's not changing the situation. In fact, you're just speaking more things to complain about into existence, right? We're complaining, and that complaining is actually, it's very negative. It lowers your energetic vibration. And we know that when we want to manifest things, we have to be vibrating at a pretty high frequency. So complaining doesn't help that. It lowers your vibration, which is having the opposite effect. You're wanting things to change, yet the way that you're handling it when you complain, and I'm saying this as a person who's guilty of this myself, you're actually just giving yourself more things to find that you don't like about the situation. Oh, look how terrible it is. And the universe always says yes, right? So the universe says, yes, it's terrible. Stop complaining about what isn't working right. And I have to take my own advice here. Stop complaining about it and instead address it. When you're complaining, you're not taking any action towards it. It's very passive and you're not really addressing what the issue is. You know what's wrong with it. That's why you're complaining, but you're not addressing it. You're just griping about it. And that's pretty much like sitting and telling someone else what to do when you're not doing anything yourself. It's like sitting on the fence and just not moving. And then complaining because you're on a fence and you can't get off the fence. It's really silly when we think about it like that. Time to take some action. So what you need to do, first of all, is recognize that things are not working. And it's okay. It doesn't mean that you're a failure when things aren't working. Sometimes we just get into situations that maybe they worked at one time and now they just don't. That's life. Everything evolves in life. And sometimes when we evolve, the things that we are already a part of don't feel right to us anymore. They don't feel the same. Sometimes people can't evolve with us. Sometimes situations don't really evolve with us. And we need to change where we are, or who we're with, or whatever. That's perfectly okay. It can be painful, trust me. But it's more painful to sit in a situation where you're miserable. Why would you want to do that, right? You're wasting so much of the time that you've been given. And I know we don't always look at it this way, but it is a gift to be here on earth. It is a gift. And I know some of you don't feel that way, but it truly is. And if we're not seeing life that way, you're missing the point. There's so many things that we can enjoy around us. A beautiful, warm, sunny day. Going outside with my dogs and playing with them and seeing how happy they are when they get to go out and play fetch. So many things. A baby's smile. You are missing out on all of that and missing out on the miracle that life truly is if you're just resigned that you're stuck here and you hate it. That's not the way to address being here in life. I mean, that's miserable. And it's such a negative attitude. And again, that negativity, you can't attract the things you truly want in your life if you have that kind of attitude. So we have to reframe our thinking. That doesn't mean we ignore things. That's not it at all. That's why you need to sit down and address what isn't working for you. What is it? Why isn't it working for you? How is it making you feel? It makes me feel drained. It makes me feel tired. It makes me feel this or that. Why is it making you feel that way? What about it doesn't feel aligned with you? When I was in relationships that didn't work, it was like, why isn't this working? Because I'm ignored, because my needs are not heard, my needs are not met. My partner puts their priorities over mine. That's an important thing, right? Everyone needs to feel heard. Maybe you don't feel heard or seen where you work. That's important. I know that where I work, that's one of the things that is troubling, but it's really sort of a common theme in education, is that you're a part of a much bigger machine. And so you're just one of those little pieces, and it's so very rare for you to be recognized for anything that you do. It does happen. I got a beautiful letter from a former student telling me how I shaped not only her education and world language, but also encouraged her to become a more confident person. It was amazing. I don't think I've ever gotten a letter quite so elegant from a student, and it made me cry. And you don't get things like that. You don't know the impact that you have on people until much later most of the time. But is that something that's a need for you? Do you need to feel seen? Do you need to feel heard? Do you need to be recognized and you're not getting it? That's what we need to address. You can make changes. You can change a career. You can change a relationship. But if you're just changing things and you're not really addressing why you need to change them, it can be kind of a dead-end situation, because you might go from one similar situation to another. That's what I was doing in a lot of relationships. I would go from one person who didn't value me to the next. You need to understand what it is that you need and want from this situation in order to change it. So what isn't working? Why isn't it working? What does it make you feel? How does it make you feel? How do you want to feel? And then from there, okay, what is the step that I can take to improve this situation? Is it having a conversation with my partner? Is it taking a college course so I can transition into a different career? What is it? And here's the thing, and I think it's interesting to me. People keep saying to me, like, as being a teacher, they're like, well, you've been in it for almost 20 years. You just have to keep going. You'll retire soon. And I don't agree with that at all. And I was talking to my grief counselor about it in a session, and she said, you know what? This idea that you have to be in the same job for 30 years is stupid. And she's like, now young people growing up understand this, and they realize you don't have to do the same thing over and over again. You don't have to pick one career and just stay in it. Our system is designed for us to feel like we have to do that, but you don't. And why would you spend your whole life doing something that makes you miserable? So it's time for you to sit down and really examine, where do I feel stuck? What can I do about it? What's one step? You don't have to design, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? You don't have to redesign your whole life tomorrow. You can sit down and say, okay, what's one actionable step? Maybe it's just that you get online and you look at different programs and see what colleges offer. Maybe you set up a dating profile for yourself online. Maybe you set up a counseling appointment for you and your spouse. What is it? There's one thing. Maybe you just research counseling. What's one actionable step that you can take in your life that's going to help you move towards that, getting unstuck? And you're not really stuck anyway. We have a choice every day. We're stuck because we choose to do nothing. That's what keeps us stuck. And we have to take some accountability for that. If you just sit there and all you do is complain that you don't like your life, but you don't do anything to change it or fix it, you're the problem. There, I said it, because I know I've been the problem too. But you're the problem if you're not doing anything, because you were given free will. You have the free will to get up and do anything. There are people who decide that they just want to go off the grid and they disappear completely. That was their choice. I'm not telling you to do that. Please don't do that. But you have the free will to change your life. And yes, you can think of all the reasons you'll be stuck. No, I can't because, I have to do this or I have to do that. You don't have to do anything. You have free will. There are certain ways that you can make changes in your life for the better. But if you're not doing anything, you're just going to stay stuck. What's one small thing you can change? It can be something so minute. Like, I'm going to get up a little bit earlier so I can go treat myself to a cup of coffee in the morning. As silly as that sounds, it's the little things that we do for ourselves that really make life worth living. I'm going to go sit outside in the sunshine and just take a few moments to just breathe and be still and notice all of the beautiful things around me. That's not big at all, but it can make a huge difference. Look for ways that you can start taking little steps, baby steps, to make your life just a little bit better. Appreciate your life just a little bit more. When you start doing those things, they add up, because the more you feel good about your life, the more good you see, the more good things come in. If you believe in the law of attraction at all, you'll see this happening in your life. I wanted to pull some cards for you today to help you with this. And of course, the first one that came out, no big surprise, is from my deck Divine Whispers, and it's feeling lost or stuck. Lately, it seems like you have been feeling lost or stuck in a situation. It seems like nothing is improving. The universe wants you to know that your prayers have been heard and work is being done behind the scenes on your behalf. You simply need to let go of control and attachment to any particular outcome. The universe is guiding your steps now. Simply ask for direction and then watch for the signs as they come. Take a deep breath, my love. You are being taken care of. Believe that. Feel the relief that comes from knowing that it is okay to not have all of the answers just yet. Just know that things are working out in divine timing for you. The mantra that goes with this card is, at the end of the day, my heart is at peace. I know that I am being taken care of. The universe is working behind the scenes on my behalf. I am not stuck. I've just been stuck in patterns of behavior that don't serve me. I have the power to release myself at any time, simply by remembering who I am. Remember who you are and how powerful you are. You have a choice every day. Oh, look at this. Things are working out perfectly is the next card that came out. The universe wants you to know that everything is going to work out for you. The conflict or situation that you are going through right now will be resolved. The universe is working behind the scenes to help you figure out a solution that is reasonable and just for all parties involved. Take comfort in knowing that your angels and guides are helping you with this situation. Remain calm and know that they are working on your behalf. Things will work out for the very best soon. And there's a prayer to Archangels Gabriel and Raguel. Dear angels, I'm asking you to help me resolve the conflict in my life surrounding, and insert your own name or situation. I know that you are working on my behalf behind the scenes to help heal this situation, and for that I thank you. Please allow me to remain in peace as the situation continues to unfold. Please guide any communication regarding this situation that it might be received with love and understanding. Amen. And the last card from my deck that came out is be a beacon of light for others. You know, one of the ways that we can really get ourselves out of our funk and out of our head is to be of service to others. You have come here with a mission, my dear soul. One part of that mission is to be a light for others in this world that often feels so dark. All too often, we see so much darkness in the world, so it is crucial for us to show others that there is still light. You can be a beacon of light just by showing the world your kindness. You might be asking yourself, what can I do? The answer is that it's the little things that matter most. Hold open a door for someone, smile and say hi, or pay for someone's coffee. There are so many ways that we can show others our light. What will you do to show your light today? And the mantra that goes with this card is, today I will show up and let my light shine. Today I will show kindness towards others. I was born to shine. I give myself permission to shine my divine light. Be the light, spread the light. I love that. And so I also pulled a few cards for you guys from Angela Rose's deck. And the first one that came out is human connection and belonging. Touch is a basic human need for survival. Infants need human touch just to survive. Safe touch lowers blood pressure, boosts the immune system, decreases stress, and boosts the feel-good endorphin hormones. Schedule a massage, share a hug, hold a loved one's hand, or give yourself a hand, foot, or neck massage. The mantra that goes with this card is, I feel connected to myself when I allow myself to receive healthy touch and connection. That's right. You also have rest and relax. Your body is speaking to you. Can you hear it? Is your body telling you that you need rest, food, water, meditation, breath work, or a massage? You've gotten massaged twice. Maybe somebody needs to go get a massage. Maybe it's me. Anyway, listen to your body. What message is it sending you? Drink water. Yes, a whole glass. Feel your whole body freshen and rise. I listen to my body, and my body is wise. If you're like me, where water is like, oh, water, add something to it, like lemon and mint, or cucumber and mint, or strawberries and basil. Like, that combination is actually really, really good. I know, we don't always like water. You can even get those sugar-free packets of flavoring to put in it, but we definitely need to stay hydrated. All right, your last card coming out is I am worthy. I was born worthy of all my desires. I know my dream is meant for me because it's my vision, my dream. It is my DNA. Tell the universe right now what you desire. Claim it, own it, breathe it. The mantra that goes with this card is I was born worthy. You're absolutely worthy and deserving of everything you want, but you have to take that first step. You have to stop sitting on the fence. You have to tell the universe what you want, and then you need to take some actionable steps towards it. All right, guys, I love you all, and I hope you have a beautiful week. I am sending you so much love and light. Have a great week. Do something nice for yourself, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.